Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are going to proceed. Like I told you, what we are going to do is to do hands-on, more like what it will take you to get your research topic. Last time we met, it's unfortunate that it took this long before another meeting was communicated. So what we are going to do now is that I will teach you on the tools, how you can search for materials. I gave you people assignments to help get a topic so that we will use the internet and source some of those materials you require to write the topic. And some technical tools that we will need, like the Mendeley, the Zotero, the Scispace. So everything we are going to do will be on internet based. It's not like I will prepare a PowerPoint slide and I will start showing you from PowerPoint. No. Why I'm just showing you these PowerPoints is just like to show you the theme of what we are doing. So having said that, let's proceed. The first thing is having a topic. Can any of you write in the comment section so that we know the topic we are working on? Let's use the topic to start the search, please. I will be glad to see one. The floor is open to everyone. I don't think you people want us to proceed.
Engineer, sir. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
Francis.
I've not met with my supervisor, so I have several topics I want to propose. So,
Okay,
except you want me to
you can
just
write
give
it in comment section so
one
that
of the topics.
just put it out in comment section.
Maybe I'll just give you a sample of one of the topics so that maybe we can use that as
Okay, you don't need to give me a sample. Just give me the topic. Let's start working with the topic.
No, that's what I'm saying now. I say I have several. I have like three. You
Okay,
understand?
just
So I'll just give you one.
write them in the comment section here.
Okay.
Okay, Kiriam, I've seen your own. You said something related to articulators and articulation in dentistry. Let me see what Francis will post. Okay, Francis, building a low-cost centrifuge for separating blood components. Okay, now we have about two topics. The first thing I'm going to introduce to you people is what we call the Scispace. The Scispace and the Google, how you can use your Google and how you can use your Google Scholar, how you can use your ResearchGate and the Sci-Hub. These 5 things I've mentioned will help you so well that even these topics, you think you are the first person originating it, you will see that somebody else has done something related to these topics. But what you have to do, because there is always a gap in research, you have to now articulate that gap you think that the person did not fix and put into it. And that is why when you are writing your literature in your research, they will ask you for the research gap. Before you get a research gap, you might have done your literature review so well that you'll be able to discuss that this person did not include 1 or 2 things in his or her research. And that becomes the standpoint you will use to write your own research and conduct your own research. I hope you are following me, Francis and Kiriam.
Yes, sir.
I'm following you. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are
Now let me
following you.
share screen now. I will share a new screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what we call the Sci-Hub. Sorry, the Scispace. This is an AI tool. This AI tool, you use this to search for materials, you use it to search for literatures, you use it to do your literature review, you use it to paraphrase, you use it to do your in-text citation. You even use it to do analysis and do publications. So it's all in one AI tool. It is not like your ChatGPT or the one you use your WhatsApp to do. This is solely dedicated for literature writing, research writing. Are you following me? So in the first instance, we
Yes,
start with I saw what you posted, Larry Don. Let's start with Kirian topic, articulators and articulation in dentistry. So I will copy this, your research topic. Then
okay, sir.
this place and paste it and say search. I hope you are seeing my screen. If you are not seeing it, you should.
Yes, sir.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Did you
Can
display
see
anything
it. Yes, sir.
from the Scispace?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Kiriam, this is your own topic.
Yes, sir.
Articulators and articulation in dentistry. And these two will give you
Yes.
like a review of 5 published work in this field you are doing. This is it. Insights from top 5 papers they have written concerning articulators and articulations in dentistry. So you can still copy it here and post in your work, but there is a lot of work you need to do while doing that. You need to do paraphrasing, because if you don't do paraphrasing and post direct, you are liable to plagiarism. Are you getting me? So let's read the first insight that they did. Articulators play a crucial role in dentistry by stimulating mandibular movements and aiding in precise prosthodontics treatments. So look at the journals that they used. The first one is Articulators in Prosthodontics and Orthopedic. The second one is Clinical Statistical Studies on the Use of Articulators in Orthodontics Practice. Then the third one is Helping Dentists Make Accurate Denture through PAA Articulator. Are you seeing it now? Then
Yes,
they
sir.
went further. You see how they cited this, will I call it single sentence now? That is to avoid plagiarism. They just, what they did is just to summarize what those 3 papers are saying about articulators in dentistry. They are essential for reproducing jaw relations accurately, especially in case of dental maxillary anomalies and orthodontic treatments. Please, I will still post this video on YouTube so that you will take your time and read it. Then let's go down and watch the papers it cropped up. You see the first 3 papers cited, 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, because their citation is based on Elsevier citation. This is the first article. You see the journal is an article. It has a DOI number. And the journal title is Libyan Journal of Medical Research, Articulators in Prosthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics, a review paper. Review is not like an original work where you are doing a project, fabricating a new something. A review work is a work done when they bring in work like what you have manufactured for articulators. Another person have done his own work. This person have done their own work. And they will start to discuss the gaps in what they have done so far, the challenges they face. That is what they mean by review paper. It's not like the person is originating a new work entirely. Review papers are mostly a seminar paper. Are you getting me? A seminar paper. These are what we call a review paper. Then clinical statistical studies on the use of articulators. Let's be going down. Helping dentists make accurate denture through PPA. Articulator application in orthodontic diagnostics. So any of these selected items that you do not need, you can remove them. Like here, I can click here to remove this thing if I don't need it in my paper. Yeah, I will remove it.
Okay, sir.
So then the main bone of contention now is that this tool will give you a summary of what these papers did. If you look here, it's in a tabular form. This is the insight of this first journal, this article. Dental articulators enhances prosthodontics treatment accuracy and patient satisfaction. Overview of articulators in dentistry, types, indications, and advantages, limitations. I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you might, Kiriam, you might download this one and use it as your seminar, because definitely you are going to do seminar work during your final year project. Yeah? If you look at it and
Okay,
it's
sir.
what you need, you download the article, then refine tune it to suit what you are actually doing. Are you following?
Okay.
Now,
Yes, sir.
the next column is the column that we discuss what we call the summary. The summary, it will take the first and last discussions that they did and give you here. Then the next one is conclusion. The next one is abstract summary. Then we have results, summarize introduction. One funny thing about this Scispace is that whatever you want it to do for you, you just type it in and it will do it for you. Literature survey, limitations. You ask the AI to do limitations of this article. And here, the limitations for this one is limitations of dental articulator include complexity and cost factors. Some articulators must not fully replicate patients' jaw movements. That is the limitations that they have identified from this. And the second article, joint changes not detected earlier may worsen with fixed appliances. Are you seeing the limitations? Because they will ask you what is the limitation of this work. Are you following me, Kiriam?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay. So you asked so many. This one that I'm just showing you is because I've been added the columns here. Is about 11 columns. This is where I added it. So I can decide to remove some. I can decide to include some. Then at the end, I can decide to add in some. You see, this is the end. Then they ask you to create your own column. Are you getting me? You can now ask,
Yes, sir.
what do you want? Just tell me what a question you want to ask this journal, this Scispace concerning this article, so that we will just ask it. You will now know. Okay. Can I say the advances, recent advancements? Or will I say advancements okay, let me write it research gap. I think that will be a better word, research gap. And I will now do enter. Yeah? See it here, create.
Okay, sir.
So I've created this column. I've created the column. You can see it. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Then limitation of this, the research gap here, you can see it. So that's the first part of this Scispace. Another one is that you can open these articles and read on it. Take, for instance, this one now. I can open it using the Copilot. I want to read this article now. And I have opened it using the Scispace AI. Yeah? So just
Yes,
like
sir.
the way you read your articles, you see what you can ask this Copilot to do for you. Results of this paper. And you just ask the Copilot question. The AI will just give you the answer. And look at the answer the AI has given to you concerning this article. And look at the results. Said the study highlights that dental maxillary anomalies significantly impact the interbasal maxillary ratio across all reference planes, influencing functionality of articular structures. You can still
Yes, sir.
ask this AI the methodology. Let me type methodology. I think he has answered. Okay, the meeting will end in 10 minutes and I will start another link so that you people can join. Huh? Are you hearing me?
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. So the study employed, this is the methodology. The study employed a clinical statistical approach to evaluate the use of articulator in orthodontics practice. It analyzed the frequency of dental maxillary anomalies and their impact on the intermaxillary fascia. The research included a demographic analysis, noting the distribution of patients by age and urban versus rural areas. Various methods for occlusions and TMJ evaluation were utilized. Are you seeing it now? This is the methodology.
Yes, sir.
Because in your
Yes,
work,
sir.
they will ask you, what is the methodology of this work? Huh?
Okay,
So
sir.
this is one of the things you can do with this AI. You can still do analysis with the AI. Then another one you will still do is paraphrasing and citation generation. And this is the paraphrasing tool. Huh?
Yes, sir.
This is the paraphrasing tool. Assuming, take for instance, I copied something from here. Let me just copy a work. So I've copied this. You might not see me copying it because this one is not showing on the screen. And I'm taking it to this point. You will see what I will post. Are you seeing what I've copied?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you now click paraphrase. So the paraphrasing now can be in either way. You have academic paraphrasing, we have fluent, we have formal, we have creative, we have more. We have persuasive, depending on the type of discussion approach you want to use. And you can change the distance, the length. Maybe they say you must write 80,000 words in your research. This will help you to increase the words. You see this one
Okay,
is
sir.
50. The one the originally was 41 words. When I paraphrased, it became 50, but I want to extend this longer. So I've just drawn this length to expand. And I will click on it. He has expanded it to 68 words. Have you seen it? Then you now
Yes,
check
sir.
if it's AI. And it's telling you the output text is 100% AI generated. This is the area you now start to remove those AI items in the work. One of the things that
Yes,
they
sir.
used to notice that a work is done with the AI is that you'll be seeing the T in between some sentence that when you remove those D, that is THE and it might not change the meaning of the word. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once paraphrased, you just do one or two things and you copy your work by clicking here, copy text. If you are still not satisfied with this paraphrase word, you can click on the work and do paraphrase. And it will do the paraphrasing sentence by sentence. Are you seeing it? I will do another
Okay. Mm.
Depending on the one that you want. Okay. You can still check for AI. Minimal human, 67% AI. So by doing that, you'll be able to get what you need. You copy it here. And when you copy, you will now do what we call in-text citation. That will be the next topic we will enter once we enter the next Zoom class. So in that case, Kiriam, I have done part of your work, but let's see what happens when we decide to use something like ResearchGate to do your work, and you'll be able to get articles. We have another two, the Google Scholar and the ResearchGate. This is for ResearchGate. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me copy that this thing again. Gochku, you say your own is designing a wearable device for monitoring mental health condition. That's good. So, I have posted your work inside the ResearchGate. And ResearchGate will get you publications in the field of what we are doing. This one is a work done, and it is a textbook, Virtual Articulator. This is a textbook. The next one is a articulation simulation for an intelligent dental care system. July 1994, it was published. It's an article published in a journal. Then another one is Alfred Gissi, more than a pioneer of dental prosthetics and articulation, published in February 2021. Then the articulator was phenomenal with circumstances leading up to it. This is what you get in ScienceGate, in ResearchGate, sorry. Ethics in clinical research on application of virtual articulator in dentistry. Visual simulation of chewing process for dentistry. Motor coordination of articulator depends on the place of articulation. Then this one is published in March 2024. Segmental syllabic articulation, a descriptive approach. Is an article. So any of these, you can decide to open them. Any of these, you can decide to open them and you start reading the article. So for you now,
Okay,
this
sir.
is it. We are going to create another Zoom class, which will last for 45 minutes, for 40 minutes again.